Hey Algebros! Today we have a two-parter. Chapter 12.3 Ellipse, Part 1. So we're going to look at how to graph an ellipse, identify the center, vertices, co-vertices, and foci. Foci. Which is plural for focus. So here's the definition of an ellipse. An ellipse is the set of points x, y in a plane where the sum of the distances from any point on the ellipse to two fixed points called f1 and f2, foci 1 and focus 1 and focus 2, or the foci, is a constant sum. We can represent this using a distance formula because the distance of a point times focus 1 plus the point times focus 2 will equal the distance. Let's take a look at this ellipse. You can see we have two similar ellipses. One is horizontal and one is vertical. So the foci on the horizontal one are -8 to 0 and 8 to 0 on the x-axis. And the foci on the vertical one is 0, 8 and 0, -8 along the y-axis. So our horizontal ellipse is horizontal because the foci are on the x-axis, which is the major axis for this ellipse, which is whichever has the foci on it is the major axis. The minor axis is the y-axis for the horizontal ellipse because it does not have any foci on it. On the vertical one, our major axis is the y-axis because that is the axis with our foci on it, and the minor axis is the x-axis because it does not have any foci on it. The major axis are represented by A and 0 and -A and 0. You can see this A value does not change whether it is y or x.
It just goes with the major axis.
It just goes with the major axis. The minor axis is represented by points B0 and -B0. And just like with the major axis, you can see that these points don't change whether it's on the x-axis or the y-axis. Oops, that's a mistake.
Let me fix something.
Let me fix something real quick.